Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2, Series 7, Episode 47. I'm JC Proton and we're picking up at turn 183. I did a little bit of stuff off camera, did some looking around, updated build queues, moved populations, all the usual stuff. I fiddled around a little bit with my ship designs here. I fiddled with shield a bit. Changed this over to a energy weapon. And I updated my hunter ship. So it's the same as it was in the previous video. Double shield, single armor, triple gun, triple energy. That's the same. It's just I named it cruiser instead of hunter. So that is the changes there. Nothing too major. Kind of a lot of stuff going on here. So I was last episode 46. I kind of ran out of time, so I didn't really get to quite finish the turn. The plan was to make a whole bunch of scouts and start sending them on their way, which I did. And I advanced the turn over to 183, at which point I realized I was kind of doing it the dumb way. So I was building these revealers, right? And the revealers are basically just a scout that has a whole bunch of Hyperion probes, right? So they move really slow, but they have a huge vision radius. Then it occurred to me, hey, dummy, why don't you just make fast scouts? Since you're at peace with everybody, you can send them out quickly, get them close to where they need to be, and then upgrade them into, you know, what you want them to be, right? A whole bunch of, you know, big vision radius things. So I did that, but I've already committed. I already had built... I don't know, a half a dozen or more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. I built 6 already. So like I said, I was building like a dozen or more. So anyway, so the first batch was the slow ones. The next batch is going to be fast ones. You see, these scouts are speed 13 versus speed 4, right? And they have the, where are they? Scout, there you go. They have the scavenged ram scoops. So I should probably even make a faster version of it, but it's fine. I'll just leave it as is, I guess. Anyway, it's an older design, but it's fine. It'll get them there, and then we'll do what we need to do. Okay, so anyway, so there's that. I decided to queue up. You'll see there are some shields queued and cruisers queued up. A little bit of shield and a cruiser here. So I put about 4 or 5 of each roughly into my build queues. To get them cranked out within the next 4 turns. So you'll see here, there's turn 3 and 4. There's one at turn 4. There's one at turn 3. A shield at 4. Cruiser at 4. I think that's probably it. There's a shield at 3. And then these are our 2 outposts. Notably here at Duce, we have a food ship who's almost there. So as long as the Unfallen don't take it from me within the next couple of turns, that food ship should arrive, and it's 691 tweed. You only need 600 to make a colony, so so that'll become a colony, hopefully. And part of the reason why I decided to go ahead and queue up, like I was thinking I was feeling pretty good about having given the Cravers a bloody nose here at Cran and running them off And I felt, okay, cool, we're good. I don't really need to build more military fleet right now. I can just focus on upgrading my systems and stuff. Until I saw, um, until I saw that carrier. Like here, I felt, okay, yeah, it's big and beefy and scary, but I can deal with it. But then now I see, okay, he's building more and they're worse, right? I'm like, you know what? Better to build it and not need it than need it and not have it. With fleet. So I'm gonna go ahead and build a fleet of medium ships. Um, just in case I need it. Just in case the Cravers decide to come at me, I want to be ready. Um, and it'll, it might, the medium ships might not be enough, but the thing is, so there's like a whole fighter bomber thing. I'll go ahead and go down the rabbit hole here. I'll try to keep it quick. So with bombers, they do more damage basically the larger your ship is. So small ships, they only do 50% damage. Medium ships, they do 100% damage. And large ships, they do 150% damage. So they're more effective against large ships, against carriers and stuff. So you actually want to engage carrier type fleets with smaller ships if you can, that are still effective enough to win, right? Um, and then there's so I haven't seen it happen yet in the game, but maybe this will be the game where it happens, where I have carrier duels, actual carrier duels, right? Like you see in Battlestar Galactica or whatever, right? Where you, anyway. So the theory would be, like, if let's say Cravers decide that they're gonna really stick with bombers and they're gonna double down and triple down on bombers and they're gonna just do huge, massive waves of bomber attacks, right? And in defending against those, maybe I find that guns aren't effective enough at stopping their fighters. Okay, so here's guns, and you can see as flak against missiles they do 300 damage, but flak damage versus squadrons they do 8 damage, right? So bombers, some of these bombers have 525 or 350, and some of them have like these fighters have like 400 health or 600 health kind of thing. So it's a lot of hit points, right? Um, when you're going pew 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 and you're doing 8 damage, right? What ends up happening? Let's say in the scenario where Cravers go real heavy on bombers, and I find that my guns for point defense aren't enough. They're not cutting it. Then it might be worth building some fighters. I have the cool fighters hopefully I'll get from this quest, but you've also got these fighters. You see this damage is 26. This damage is 33. Fighters are specialized at fighting fighters and bombers. So in that kind of scenario where I want to add some squadrons of fighters to my flotillas to defend against the bombers, then it would end up taking using these battle tactics. And you'd use the bottom one there, fleet escort, right? And rather than attacking your fighters, defend your fleet vessels. So then you would maybe add a squadron or two of fighters to add to your point defense, so that when the waves of bombers come in, your fighters go after those bombers that are coming in and take them out quicker, a lot quicker than your guns will, right? So then theoretically, in these battles, when the Cravers notice that their bombers are getting blown up by the fighters that you have escorting your flotillas, your fleets, then they might use strafing run, where they add some fighters to their carriers so that they have fighters that escort their bombers, so that when their bombers are coming in and your fighters scramble to go intercept those bombers, they also have, the Cravers would have fighters escorting their bombers, so their fighters engage your fighters that are trying to engage their bombers, right? So it's like countermeasures and countermeasures. Theoretically, you know, those mechanics are built in here. I just have never seen a game play out where that actually happens. So maybe, since the Cravers seem really fired up about bombers, maybe that's going to happen. We'll see. I am totally down with doing it. If that's how it plays out, that'll be really cool because I have not seen a game do that. So it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun to try to get to experience that. So we'll see how it goes. We may end up with huge carrier duels and all kinds of crazy stuff that, who knows. So I was thinking I can just delay doing more military build, but since I see they've got these big bad carriers, I was like, oh, I better get at least one fleet of mediums put together. I was thinking I could delay and get these 3 techs knocked out. So I really like this one for full reserves. I like that battle tactic. It lets you attack over and over and over and over and over and over and over. You attack with less attack power, but you can attack an infinite number of times in a single turn, you know. So that can be handy situationally, right? Deniable operations is cool because I like the quantum dampened circuits. I like that extra experience on my starting ships. And then also the universal aerodynamics, right? Because you want the aerial ground troops. It's kind of an oxymoron, right? But yeah. And also, you know, more command points. So that would get me 3 command points, and then doing these 3 would unlock this, which would get me another 4. So that'd be 7 more. Right now, my fleets have a maximum of 22 command points, so that would get me to 29. So I was thinking about doing that before I even build any mediums, so that way I would be able to have beams, right? And the ships would come out even tougher because they'd be more experienced. But I think because of the threat that the Cravers are posing with those tougher ships, I'll go ahead and get one fleet of mediums built. I think what I'm probably doing after the genetic recoding, I'm probably going to do this for the extra resources. But I'm going to kind of wait and see and let this complete, and then we'll see if maybe, you know, Cravers make some crazy attack move or anything like that. But yeah, you can see the value in having these scouts out here to get that information about what my opponents are doing. Pretty useful. So it's definitely worth building those. And the Sophons, I was surprised. So they had flown their fleet down here, and now they've come back this way. I figured they were going to come down here, and you know, come after the Vojani, but they did not do that. They decided to pull back. So I don't know. That was a little confusing, but whatever. AI players sometimes do some random stuff.
Well, if it isn't our favorite empire, up to their usual japes.
Okay. I guess the volume's okay.
We know not what game you play, but we have a proposal.
All right, and we got a new hero. All right, boys. All right, so we're going Overseer. I like Primitive Overseer. This guy would be a decent admiral, actually. Sophons make really good admirals. They're kind of like Vojani in that they get the extra energy weapon damage and extra movement speed. So they're really strong. Shield capacity on fleet. Shield capacity on fleet. Maximum probe stock on exploration ships. So, yeah, they're pretty solid, man. Movement speed, shield capacity. Man, that's a lot of shield capacity on fleet. So, and this guy's an Overseer, so But I think I really want the primitive overseer instead. Um, the primitives are all about industry and science, pretty much. I mean, no, it's industry and food. So you see that there, and then sometimes they throw some influence in there too. So you see more industry, more food, some defense, which because I have sim camp, then that also adds a little bit of industry. And then that's a cool Synod ability. +1 industry per population everywhere in the Empire, right? Pretty solid. And a +6 industry per pop on the system that they're at. And then Overseer, all the usual good stuff. So I think I'm going to go with this guy. I'm going to just go ahead and take this dude. And so this guy, he's pretty much got most of the stuff that's worth getting. I mean, this would be nice to get one more. Could get one here, but he's pretty much where I need him to be. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move him. Right now he's on AA. Right? He's here. So he's adding a whole bunch of blue cap. But my bottleneck right now is Endless Foundries. I'm producing 9.6. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move that hero over to the planet where I have, I think I'm moving him to AO because I have 2 deposits of Endless Foundries here. So we're producing 2.9 and 2.3. So I think I'm going to move him to there. And now all of a sudden, look at that. All of a sudden, excuse me, uh-oh. I was hoping to not have a bunch of coughing happen tonight. So I went from producing 9 point something Endless Foundries to now I'm producing 21. Right? So all of a sudden, we're going to be upgrading almost every turn. These level 4 miniaturizations, right? Or modernizations. So that's a move I'm making. I think that's a good move. Since he's mostly done leveling up, I think that'll be pretty good. And then I'm just going to put the new guy. I might just put the new guy here. Put the new guy here, and he'll level up pretty fast, right? So we'll put him in here, and then we'll assign his skills. And he's going to go with these. And that looks pretty good. All right, he's level 7. So now Prime is doing like this. So these ships being built, he'll get a lot of experience. And, you know, Prime's doing this thing. And remember, I have that really cool building here. Not the Academy, it's this one. The Vault of Governance. So it's 50% extra experience point gains. And this system has really high industry as well. If I sort by industry, you'll see it's my highest industry system. So he's been cranking out a lot of projects, a lot of ships, a lot of good stuff. So that dude will level up pretty fast. And he's already level 7. So he'll level up pretty quick. Academy power increased. Alright, so we're at 0% for the next hero. So that's good. I've got, what, 3 ecologists and a scientist, a pacifist, and an industrialist. So that's pretty good. Nice diversity there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some ships going here. I think that's all 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. All right, we'll just run through everything real quick. Okay, terraform to arid on AE. We'll go to jungle. +200. Yep, that'll work. And AF went to monsoon. And we'll go to forest. Okay, snow. Snow's going to boreal. +2, +0. Yeah, we'll do the +2 first. Savannah at AN. We'll go to monsoon. Okay, so that gives a +0. Okay, that works. And AO. AO. Alright, let's just see which way these numbers are better. Nope. Comatite volcano for the win. Okay. That trumps the Endless Foundries, apparently. But not Endless Foundries plus strange fossils. Excuse me. As you can see here. Oh. That went to 2,000. Okay, we're going to do that then. I was wrong. Okay, cool. Alright, so we're done with the build queue. Let's move our fleets. Bunch of revealers. Okay, so this one's going to go here. You can see they have an even bigger vision radius than these guys. Okay, I'll go through those in a minute. Okay, revealer. So if that guy was going here or here, either way, he's going to go to there. Right? This guy, same thing, right? If he's going here or he's going here, either way, he's going to here. So we'll just send him there. You know what I don't have is I don't have a ship over here at AK, so let's put one over there. And then let's look at probably putting one over there. Probably put both of them up there. And this guy here, okay, here's an example. We're going to upgrade him, and we'll see the vision radius change. So here we can see his vision radius, and let's upgrade him. Here we go. Ready? So it's that much. On my screen, that's about an inch. So that's pretty nice. Now he has 15 probes. And see, you can see this is how far the probe goes. And there's his vision radius. So it's like his vision radius, I guess the probe can go out of here, but then it disappears. So pretty much don't really even need to send probes out anymore once he's upgraded to that level. We'll go ahead and guard here. And let's send some over. That guy, that guy, that guy. And what I'm wondering is, like, how much fleet do I want to leave here? Versus how much do I want to... How much do I want to take down here? I can probably just leave a 6-pack. That's probably enough. But I have another... I've got 12 ships on both of these. Can this guy upgrade? No. I'm going to send him up here. I'll upgrade him. And then I'll send him over here. So I'm going to leave 11 ships here. I have to choose the 11. I'm going to leave him. I'll at least leave a 6-pack right now. There we go. Then what I'll do, since I have that one that came across with a wormhole that has a very minimal amount of movement left, I'm going to go ahead and move these guys all back. Drop the slow guy from the fleet. Okay, that's pretty good. So I'm going to use this fleet to come this way. Okay. And the plan will be I'll move this fleet down here, and I'm going to end up using it to attack these guys. I was hoping maybe I'd get a medium ship built first, but I don't know that that's going to happen. If I could get one medium would be nice. Even just one would be nice. Would definitely help. Okay. That seems good. I think I've run through most everything that I wanted to do. How are we doing here? Our pressure trend dropped to 0. We were at like a +1 before, right? Remember, we were plus 1.2.
We are coming.
Yep, our bureaucratic imbroglio must have worn off. Okay, let's go ahead and impose another one of those on them. There we go. Now we got a nice positive pressure trend. That's good. Yeah, speaking of pressure trends, it's not looking good for these guys. Look at this. They are losing the war against this Alliance of 3 and against the Riftborn, and they're losing against the Cravers and the Riftborn. I mean, they're losing all over the place. So the only reason they haven't, like, I don't know. I figured that one of those wars would have hit a truce at this point, but
your declarations mean nothing to the Hive. Nothing has changed.
So I don't know. There will be peace at some point. Somebody's going to strike a truce with them at some point, but man, they are just getting stomped right now. They are just getting stomped. Let's go ahead and advance the turn. I'm trying to think if there's anything I missed. Yeah, I was thinking about it, and I think as soon as I finish genetic recoding, I'm going to go ahead and probably do all hands dictum. It's 4 influence per population, and I have 300 and less than 340, so times 4, that's like 12 or 1300. But I can afford it. I'm at plus 1600 influence per turn, so that'll be worth doing, and that'll give me 22% more industry across all my systems. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Ooh, look, my score is 2104. Riftborn are 2194. So I'm less than 100 points away from passing the Riftborn and getting into 2nd place on score. Let's see what's going on over here. See if there's any shenanigans or tomfoolery afoot. Where are these guys going next? You already got 2nd. Where are you going to go now? What's your next move? Acellus? Turkana? If it was me, it would be Acellus, bro. That's a pretty juicy system right there. Nice resources, okay. Got this guy. We got this action over here. Guarding. So Ranus is guarded. Hey, that's pretty good. They're doing better. Something's kicking up, yeah. Alright, they're getting a decent fleet together. Look at that, it's over 5,000. And this Lumeris fleet, wait, where'd this go? Did I lose visibility to it? I thought I had the visibility to a fleet. We're going to move our fleets. went. It just disappeared, didn't it? Maybe that's a bug. Might want to reload the game. I'll do that. And then that's a good enough fleet there to stop them. I think they don't have much left over here. I was with like 1,600 attack power or something like that, if I remember right. Okay, all right. This is system is full now, right? If I can get it to display, it'll be in the lower left corner. There it is. System is full. Cool. So this will be established as a colony next turn. Food ships still got a few turns to go before it arrives at Lyra.
We know not what game you play, but
I'll tell you what game I'm playing. I'm playing to win. I want the whole enchilada, man. Okay. That's all good. Nobody needs to move around. This guy levels up. Not sure which one I'm going to do. One of these two, probably. Could be that one, but I think probably a food. I'll have to look at AC. What's his food at? 1,100 already. I probably don't need more food. See, build some scouts and revealers. Level 4 modernizations completed on AI. Cool. I think we have enough. Yep. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I'm going to save up some money rather than upgrading my Boolean freighters right now. Excuse me. I'm going to save up some money because I'm going to need it for upgrading my scouts when they get around to where they're going. It's like 1,500 a piece, and so it's only. Yeah, I'll just wait a little bit here. Yeah, that's what we've got going. So I guess that's pretty much a wrap. We pretty much done the stuff, and we'll pick up next time at turn 185, I think. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.